The artistic thing for me for this is really this central image, central idea of a line of empty chairs. As far as you can see, you don't see the beginning, you don't see the end. The chairs are in an empty landscape. There are no people, no pedestrians, no cars, and it's sort of a barren landscape, except it's a very human landscape. And the fact that the chairs are empty, all the chairs will be empty in this thing, all facing the sunrise just for an organizational reason, but all in a single line at intervals, and the chairs represent people. This thing is completely about people, but it's also in a very mountainous landscape. And I think the endless line of chairs with the spaces between represent time. So it's people and time and nature, because the townscape mimics the landscape.
In a sort of panic style.
Aren't there supposed to be some chairs in here?
We got all these chairs out here in the street. It turns out we had enough volunteers to help. And it looks great. It really looks great. The quality of the chairs, the variety of chairs. We had enough chairs that they were not too far spread out. It doesn't look cheesy. We didn't have to use a lot of institutional chairs, and it looks really good. Really quite pleased. As I was thinking about the installation of these chairs in Manitou, and realizing that, you know, the empty chairs sort of emphasize the human presence here, even though there are no people in the picture, but they're completely implied by the buildings, by the chairs. And the buildings themselves mimic the canyon walls, and the avenue mimics the river, and the chairs sort of mimic the humans that have made all this happen. The whole thing is an image of the confluence of humans and nature and time. The enthusiasm for it comes from the idea that everybody can participate by bringing a chair to it. And therefore, the art concept is still there, but it's also it's built by the community, and it represents them. It's an expression of the community that built it.
This art is creating community, which in turn creates prosperity for our town.
By keeping an open and inclusive policy, inviting all kinds of new ideas into town, that in the end, that really benefits us.
It's a sense of community. I mean, it really is kind of the authenticity that we look for here in Manitou. You know, when you think about our community and what it takes to bring people together, we're really excited about having a project like this. And it feels good to walk around and meet the reverend from the church, or to see the city council people, or see neighbors. That's what's kind of fun about drawing the community together, and that's what this project really, I think, is all about.
I'm really pleasantly surprised that it's come out as well as it has, because there's so many variables in something like this, and it sounds like it is going to be appreciated in many different ways by a number of people. And I think, fortunately, due to the fact that it's chairs, and it's the chairs that come from this community, and it's a representation of the community, that really has helped this whole thing.